You know what it is. It's the Eccentric Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Nicholas Pacheski. Today's episode is a special one. We got not one, but two incredible guests. First off, we got Will Henderson. He dipped into content creation, but his roots run deep into sports management, entrepreneurship, marketing, and sales. He's the type of guy who sees both the big picture and the business side, always thinking 2 moves ahead. And alongside is Colin Rita, the creative force, a natural storyteller behind the lens, a photographer, editor, and content curator. Colin brings the vision to life, whether it's capturing a moment outdoors or producing content that just hits right. Together, they teamed up to build something more than just content. It's a partnership that blends strategy and creativity, hustle and heart. Will and Colin, welcome to the show. It's awesome to have you both here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's good to be here.
Hey, we finally got it here, my guy.
Finally, we are excited.
Yep.
Been talking about this for a while now. So
Indeed. I always like to give out some, I don't know what's going on with my headphones right now, but I like to give out some gifts. If you're interested, I have these history stickers.
Please.
Just sweep through them if you're interested. Yep.
I'm not going to look. I'm going to pick. God, I can't pick it.
Searching.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like that one. That was kind of clean.
Yep.
Can't go wrong with that.
I always like to give out some stuff, but also I do have another gift for my man named Will. Him and I always talked about life in general, and he shared me a really cool quote that he had. If you can read it out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it so much. So the quote goes, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." And I really take that quote a lot, and it means so much to me because it can relate to everyone's lives and really pursue this dream of yours and become stronger.
Right.
So I really much appreciate this, Nick. Thank you so much.
Very nice.
Sorry to not get you a gift, but
next time.
Next time.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah,
I love the sticker itself.
Don't
That's
cry.
already
Don't cry.
But I do appreciate you guys being here. This is like 6 years in the making. I started out podcasting with a buddy of mine named Danny. Kind of got me in podcasting. I was kind of in a shitty moment, and we were at Panera Bread, and he's like, "Yo, let's get on a podcast." So he got my phone, and he said, "All right, let's jump on it and see what happens." And turns out I sucked. It was terrible. We were talking about if marijuana should be legalized. This is before it was legalized in Pennsylvania. And one of the things I learned from that one experience is I suck at listening. I was terrible at it. And it kind of rubbed me the wrong way to a point where I started just doing a lot of research. And in order to improve my conversational skills, and the person who got me really involved with it is Joe Rogan. Like I said, I was going through some difficulties, and I wasn't laughing or, I was all depressed. And I put on a Joe Rogan. It was him with Joey Diaz. And Joey Diaz, a funny comedian telling his stories, and got me laughing again. And just hey, I want to do podcasting. I want to give this feeling that these guys gave me to someone else who's might be dealing with some difficulties like I was.
And I appreciate that. And Joe Rogan is fantastic doing his podcast. He does a really great job with them and stuff. And honestly, Joey Diaz as well.
Right.
And yeah, they're really good inspiration for people and younger people to start their podcasts.
Right.
And you're starting this podcast thing and doing your thing, and really means a lot.
No,
and having me, both and Colin here to do this. So I appreciate it.
Yep.
Very nice. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier before we started shooting, but the setup is, look at this. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I put a lot of details to it.
I can tell.
Yeah. All the details. I even made a quote not too long ago. Over. Definitely would like to share this. Had this quote that I made for just writing stuff, and it reads, one thing I was taught is when a man who lost himself mentally and physically, one way to get back into his roots is to take down a tree. chopping away every bad moment, bad experience, getting inside the problem and carve it out. The hours that a person puts in chopping a tree is honestly a person who's fighting for what he believes in. With every moment of striking the tree, regardless with anger, tears, or with happiness, or with determination, is one step closer to yourself. After finishing up the tree, burning each part of the tree represents all the bad moments, bad experience, and the bad you going away. So I made that a while ago, and I actually had a tree
Very
that I
nice.
cut down. You guys
Oh,
can
wow.
look at it. I swung
Thank
it
you.
so hard that it replanted it.
Wow.
That was a
Interesting.
very symbolic moment.
Yeah.
That's
That's very
really
cool.
cool.
Huh?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
There you go. Yep. Come on, BS. Why are you doing this? Gosh, guys, make it weird. But I've done some content stuff as well. But you guys do. Like, I saw you done your rigging with Rita not too long ago. I was curious, like, if you guys have any like really cool, dope stories that you guys can tell. In particular, what got you guys started to do that?
I think originally I started off right in college. I'll probably go back to high school a bit. So when I was in high school, I did mostly film for a bunch of classes. I was like the highest in the highest class. It was like the 5th highest level you could go in
Right.
school. So I was on that level. I was doing stuff like the morning show and like I was anchoring and I was doing a bunch of stuff like that. And it really got me driving. I was like really passionate about it. So after I graduated, I was like, wait, I kind of really want to do this.
Yeah.
So I went into college, first year Susquehanna University. I was going to do a bunch of stuff there. I was doing some anchoring stuff there, but my passion was really behind YouTube. I really wanted to go pursue that. And I enjoyed just kind of making whatever. And originally we started off because we, in 2020, we loved fishing a lot. So it didn't spark the yet, but once we kind of got into fishing and then more on my end videography in college, it really kind of took off. When I left there, because I was like, I don't like college. I was like, I could do this on my own. Maybe something I can pursue. Me and him kind of were just talking about it, and we were like, why don't we just do some stuff? And I kind of grew, my own channel with him on it. He was a big part of it too. It may have been my name, but he was there too, doing a lot of stuff behind it, just kind of holding the camera, and then also being part of the challenge that we were doing. It was very, very fun. I mean, and I will say, there was a lot of ups and downs with that, but it was like plenty of really good experiences me and him had, and I know he can agree to that.
Right.
But we really much enjoyed that. It's a lot to do it too. We haven't gotten a lot of subscribers, but we got enough to where it looked cool on our end, and we were passionate and very thankful for the amount that we got.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have some cool stories though. We have some unfortunately bad ones too, but we have a lot of, some of these people out there do not like us fishing. They'd rather us go do something else that's not good compared to we're outdoors, we're going to fish. You can tell, do you want to tell them actually, I don't think we should. Yes. We don't want to self-incriminate ourselves.
Good idea.
So,
good idea.
I think, do you have any, at the top of my head, I can't think of any fun stories right now. Like crazy, something nuts. Got anything? It'll come to me, but.
Well, I'll say this, that we definitely got yelled at
Indeed.
from people from probably like going to like ponds and stuff that we shouldn't be at. But
we weren't supposed to be there.
We weren't supposed to be there, but we were young. We were like 15, 16 years old. So that's typical within us. And but there was we had a lot of memories and stuff within going to my pond and stuff and fishing there. That was a lot of the most of the channel was at my old house pond, and we really enjoyed like going there because I knew all the great spots. I've been fishing there since I was 15, 16 years old, so I knew everything about it, and I wanted to bring I wanted to talk to him about doing the channel and stuff, get him going because I really wanted him because he has such good editing and he has such a good, he cares so much about camera work and everything that I really wanted to bring this to the table. So we ended up doing fishing videos and I showed him my pond. And that's really what started the love of him, and not just me, but a couple other buddies fishing. That pond significantly helped everything within this channel and helping us grow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I actually have a story because there was a night where I'm talking about that fish that you got.
Oh,
so it was really big.
One.
He's gone plenty bigger because, this guy's an angler.
I'm him.
Oh, here he goes. But he, so we were fishing one night. It was me and him, I think one or two other people. And it was very late out. I think it was close to midnight at least. I mean, we were going out there late and it was, again, big property, where he used to rent. And, it was, so much land, so much possibility, among the whole thing to catch fish. So we were at this one area where there's pretty much a little, like a bridge almost, and a little tunnel underneath. Water kind of travels a little bit. He casts out a line and, we hear a big splash in the water. So we're thinking, okay, maybe there's something in the water splashing. He's silent, by the way, at this time. There's no emotion going on with him. He's just quiet. And I'm like, I hear I don't know if you guys have ever been fishing, but the reel and the line, when it goes, you hear exactly what happened. And we're listening. We're like, what in the world is that? And we see the splash get bigger and bigger and it's erupting, coming closer. And he's like, again, silent, and I see him. He's fighting it. It's crazy. He's like, you gotta get it. I'm like, what is it? I shit you not. I'm literally see the fish come up. I grab it with two hands in the mouth. Like this.
Right.
And because I was putting it in the mouth, and I grab him. I'm like, oh my God. He's screaming. I'm screaming. Everyone's screaming. One of the biggest fish I've ever seen in my life that he reeled. And I thought that was insane. Yeah, seriously. Thank you. We have to pat him on the back for that. I got him in on land, but he reeled it in. Yeah. And what's so cool about this story is that, we posted a picture with it and everything. We had, a bunch of footage, which was awesome. Next day, we come back to the pond. We're like, we're going to go get this thing back.
Right.
We look, and it's like almost shaded at the area. And we see in the water, she's just sitting right there, the exact same spot. She's just standing still, swimming in just one area like this, and it spooks and swims away. But we were like, "Wow!"
Jeez.
She came back, and I'm like, "Why'd you come back?" But very cool memory. That was one for the books too, because you sit there and the whole time when you go fishing, it's very relaxing.
Right.
But one thing that's really cool is when you get hooked on a biggin and you reel it in like how he did, and you just that adrenaline rush.
Right.
Everything like that was just the best part about it. Was so amazing. Cool experiences. I haven't had a lot of luck. Some of mine have just snapped off. Oh. And just, hey, we'll get on your line, but we'll snap. Yeah. That was crazy. Whopper plopper.
Yeah, that was insane.
I don't know if you know what that bait is. It's a bait that pretty much, it's a top water bait, so it's on top of the water.
Yeah.
And it spins like this. So it's like a little propeller on top of the water, and you can reel it in.
All right.
And it's going like this in. It's so cool because when one comes and gets it, it's awesome. So your fish comes up, giant fish, maybe like 6 pounds.
Jeez.
Jumping out of water, eats it. I'm reeling it. It's up on land. I get it, snaps off.
Yeah.
I lose my lure and I lose the fish.
I was there that day too.
Then I had to go to work.
Then you had to go to work.
Jeez.
But no, I was there that day when I saw it. That day when it was going across the water. And I was like, and then I remember Colin threw his rod. He was all pissed. He was yelling. Right. And I was like, he was all mad. And I was like, dude, you know what happens? You just got to move on. You got to move on from that because there's a bigger fish out in this pond. Because I know this pond really well. And there's some big ones in there.
Really? Okay.
And they love those top water lures. But it was unfortunate that he lost them on the Whopper Plopper.
What can you do?
And it's still in your brain, but the fact is, it's a story, and
I cry about it.
And I was here, and I saw it with my own eyes.
Jesus, jeez. Well, obviously, guys have like a huge passion with fishing and all. Like, where did that originate from? Was it a person?
Him, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he can go, but
so I'm from Louisiana. So It's called Sportsman's Paradise.
Mhm.
And Louisiana is known for fishing. Like, what really started it was Grand Isle when my dad's friend brought me down there and stuff. We got like a house, like Airbnb house or whatever down there. And we were just like getting ready and stuff. And I didn't even know like what the fishing was like down there to begin with because I was so young. But it started there, and then we went out in the Gulf of Mexico.
Mhm.
Well, now it's the Gulf of America,
Right.
whatever, Gulf of Mexico, America. But we went there and we went for stripers. Not stripers, my fault. We went for, what is it? We went for red snapper, mahi-mahi, and we went for speckled trout.
Mm.
And those were the main fish. And that's what really started the love and passion, was that, going for those type of fish. Because
Right.
we caught them. We were catching them left and right. And
Mhm.
so we just kept fishing every single day. And that's really what started the love of me loving fishing.
Right.
And I wanted to bring that something here and bring it to to Colin and the people around me.
Right.
So I wanted to bring that kind of thing there. So
Hey, well, I have a fishing lure upstairs.
There you go.
A
Yeah.
rod and all.
Do you
I have
have
to take you fishing.
We'll have to take you because
Right.
and unfortunately for us, is we haven't gone in a while. We've kind of, I will say this, as much passion as we have, unfortunately for me, I haven't been doing a lot of filming and stuff for a while. But
Mm.
again, it's still something fun we do, like in the back of our heads. I just kind of jumble with a bunch of stuff in my head, like, oh, I like to do this. It's just
Right.
stuff. But yeah, like he said, I want to bounce off that real quick, just because when he had all that stuff in Louisiana, it really drove him, and he was just that guy who was like the outdoor country, redneckish, fisher guy who's
Yep.
coming into, Bucks County and crazy. So it's, and then he showed me the ropes. He got me into it, and I enjoyed it very much. I was like, okay, like, what is this? Like,
Right.
I don't know if I really like it. That's what happened at first. I would be
Yeah.
like, I don't know, Then he got me, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And this was like, he really got me into it, like COVID. COVID was a huge year for us because, again, everything's shut down.
Mhm.
You don't know what's going on. So what else better to do than to do something we haven't done? Let's go fish.
Right.
That's what we did.
Right.
And then it just, every night, every day, when we were off school and we weren't at work, and we were just going,
Right.
and we were just doing it. Besides maybe gaming at home once in a while with the fellas.
Right. Always.
We went
always.
out.
Always,
Right, always got a
always
game.
gaming.
But yeah, that's really set us up, moving forward from that. But yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
yeah, I mean, yeah, the COVID and stuff like that played such a big role in our fishing because we were all like off from school and everything, and what was going on and stuff. So a
Mhm.
lot of places weren't open, and so it gave us this time and energy to maybe start something and do something. And it started as this passion of fishing, and I introduced it, and I wanted to bring it to the table, and this was the opportunity to do that. So for me to do this and giving you the time and my time and everyone's time to come and fish
Right.
meant a lot to me. And we ended up starting my pond. We did my pond a lot, but then we ended up changing things and going to different ponds and stuff and fishing.
Right.
Even Nakamixon too. We even
Really?
did that. Yeah.
How
We
was
did.
that?
We had kayaks and we went out there, and that was fun.
Yeah.
And he was catching a bunch of fish out there because he's Mr. Catch them all. So
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, dude.
when we're
All
going,
right.
he's getting them all, and I'm like,
I
I'm reeling. I'm
appreciate it.
like, what the frick, man? I mean, he's getting all these hogs. I'm sitting there.
Yeah, I was skunked. I was
All right.
skunked one time at Knox, and you were able to catch them.
This is true. One time he was
So
skunked, and I got a big
all
one.
right,
So it
goes
flipped.
both ways.
It does. It
But
my
I catch
time
the
was
bigger
coming.
ones, so.
The one thing I noticed, like, you guys have a very, really good dynamic of friendship. Like, if you can, not to get too sensitive, if it will, like, what was that first moment when you met each other?
I know.
Oh, dude, it was middle school.
Yep.
Yeah.
I came from Louisiana. Like, I was brand new to Pennsylvania and everything, and I went. It was like we went to our middle school and stuff, and the first day we were all in the gym. There was everyone was in the gym because that's where everyone meted, and I saw, and then this kid named Colin comes over, and I was like, all right. And he comes over and he goes, hey, I'm Colin. Nice to meet you. And I go, I'm Will. And I was with my brother.
Yeah.
And that's really kind of how we met. We was just like
right there,
right there and
literally,
then. Right there
it's
and
so
then.
Crazy.
It was insane. It was just like we
First
were like,
day. Wow.
It was just like the most wildest thing could have happened. Because now it's like we've been friends for what 9-10 years.
I've known you too long.
All right,
no, it's
I've known you a little too long too. All right,
45 years now. Definitely 45? For a while.
Yeah.
For a while. Definitely for a while. It was really cool. I was walking in there and I saw them. It was him and his brother, and I was like, all right, everyone's in groups.
Yeah.
And these guys aren't in a group. I'm gonna go say what's up.
Yeah.
That's kind of what, like he was explaining, is what happened. And I was like, yeah, maybe these guys will be my friends. Then we ended up, I think, being in some classes at some point and then connecting more. And I met some other people along the way, but definitely started from there. And ever since then, even through once we went to high school is really where it started. Even we used to hang out a lot. We'd always be together. We had a little friend group, and throughout as many friend groups as me and him have been in, through thick and thin, we've always stayed like this. Always been there. And that's one thing that I don't see a lot with some people out here. I mean, I see a lot of good too, but and I really like that you can have and depend on a friend like that. Not to get sappy and but very nice to have somebody who's your brother. Like some nights it's like, yo man, we gotta talk. I got some stuff on my mind. We gotta talk about just life. Let's just sit down a minute. Like we had so many talks about life. And we just sat in a car or we sat somewhere. Sat there, maybe a stogie, maybe a beer, maybe just hanging out. That's a legal age, of course. And just talked about life, and we were really passionate about that. And that was really good. That's really where we connect. We're very emotional guys, so we really like feel that passion and like what's going on with our lives. So, I mean, you tell me if I'm off there, but I hope I'm on.
No, you seem
spot on.
Yeah,
I hate you.
Spot on. Oh, dude, I hate you.
God, get out of here.
No, but no, you're completely right. We definitely had times where we didn't agree. Honestly, we weren't on the same page, and that's honestly, well, it's because it's our age and it happens with all of us. And so, like, honestly, sometimes it is just good just to talk about it. Just even if you guys aren't on the same page, at least you guys are able to just talk about it. Just really, really talk through it and stuff, and then everything will work out, because then you understand that you'll learn something, and then not to do it again or know how to correct it. So it's like something like that, and it really means a lot that you're still my friend till this day. And honestly, like I couldn't do like anything without you, my guy. He's crying. No, but I'm being serious.
He's right.
Like,
he's
been my boy for 9-10 years. So
long time.
Long time indeed.
Long time way indeed. Back. Way back.
Well, you kind of answered my question, because I was going to ask, like, what was some things that you would, like advice wise, would you give to like friends in the same boat as you? You say communication is one thing. What's another thing that you would give advice for in order to make a genuine friendship or connection?
Well, I think the healthiest thing, like he said, I just think like talking, really saying, but like being able to like feel like you can do stuff with each other, like really vibe in a setting where it doesn't have to be crazy, it doesn't have to be nuts, doesn't have to be, whatever, like from a crazy concert to something low key in the basement with your, fellas, where you can see yourself being like, I want to go hang out with him today. I want to go hang out with that person. Like you feel that, and that's what it's so healthy. I feel like a lot of people sometimes they like maybe will force, because it's a big group of people, they'll force to be in relationships. But I think the biggest thing is to know who you're around, and also know that like who you hang out with is who you become. Right. So me and him both know, hey, listen, we're kind of like trying to figure it out right now. But we both know we need to work there. We need to get there. But we both have that passion of like, we need to grow together. So we'll grow. He'll grow his way, I'll grow mine, or it's together in whatever way that is. But that's one of the biggest things. Hang out with people that are going to set you up correctly. And I think including yourself, because you're a good friend of ours, and plenty of people around us really set us all up. And I think that we all really piggyback off each other. And definitely my advice.
Yeah, I'll with that. I like that response.
Yeah, that was really good.
Thank you.
I just want to pivot for just a second, because earlier today, or within the pod, you mentioned the difficulties of making content. If you can share some of the stories as much as you guys can, And what are some lessons you learned from those, losses? I always say 2 L's make a W. The loss itself and the lesson that comes with. When you put them together, creates a winnable situation.
Sure.
Yep.
I'm going to go in a little bit of a spiral on a lot of this, but what I'll say definitely to start off with, especially it being fishing, you got to have the right weather. You got to have the right conditions and everything.
Right.
It has to be perfect.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be all the time. Like you can go out there in the rain and it be, it work. Because he's told me plenty of times the weather can sometimes depend. But because of our camera, because of like my GoPro and my Canon, everything that I had filming, I was like, this cannot get damaged.
Yeah.
We're out here making this stuff for YouTube. It's a passion for us.
Right.
So the worst thing that we need, because one time we were in Lake Placid, New York during Thanksgiving, and we were in the mountains, the snowy mountains, filming outside. It was gorgeous out, but like we were so scared about just the weather and the snow and it was starting to affect some of my gear. I was like, oh my gosh, like I cleaned it off so it was okay. But to go back to kind of what you're saying about some challenges. So some of that comes in editing. So when you're sitting in there and you're working on stuff, you have bumps. Like it'll be like, oh, it's full storage or, it didn't work out. Like I've had plenty of footage. I filmed a whole unboxing video once and it literally was all bad footage. I couldn't use any of it. I couldn't edit any of it. It was just there's sometimes no audio.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does a time lapse. It's like you click the wrong button, you don't even think you do it, and it happens. But there unfortunately, and that's kind of the thing that was bothering me a lot is like I was running into a lot of roadblocks.
Yeah.
One thing for me that I tried to do was take a break. Right? If I was working on something and it was like giving me hell, I was like, all right, let me take a break, come back to it later, and we'll work on it. We'll get it done. A lot of it too is like consistency.
Yeah.
If you're going to do stuff on social media, this is advice to anyone who wants to watch this, consistency. 3 videos a day on something or whatever you want to do. Because even if they're not that good videos, I'd still just put it out there. Because people need to see what you're doing, who you are. And it's kind of what I'm doing for a guy who's hiring me right now to be a videographer for him. Get stuff out there, get traction.
Right.
So that was the biggest thing too. And then, it's a lot of stuff. Like I'm going on about like, there's so much more. In the space. I know he can attest to like more of like the fishing aspect of like challenges. And I'll let him talk about that because he knows more challenges especially when we're filming too. It's like something just doesn't go right. You have a bad rod, it snaps. We brought 1 rod. Not good.
No.
Now we got to go back home, bring it all the way back. And if we're on knock and mix and forget about it, video's over because we don't have a rod anymore.
Yeah.
So we're screwed.
Right.
So I'll let you kind of maneuver there with that.
Yeah, back to Lake Placid. Yeah, it was this time last, how many, 3 years ago?
No way. I feel like it was longer than that.
So it's like, you're talking about pandemic?
No, yeah.
Or a little afterwards?
Maybe a little after.
4 or 5 years ago, seems.
Yeah, about right.
Yeah, that seems, well, yeah.
4 to 5 years. Holy crap.
Right, dude.
It was a while ago, but it was the best.
It was awesome.
the best. It was the best time to go. Like, when we went, I was like, Colin, you got to come to Lake Placid. You got to come because it's so fun. And he came, we went up to Lake Placid and we enjoyed. We had the most fun time. We had Thanksgiving up there and everything. And we just made the best of it. But the flaws in fishing that I would say that I've had, like that I've encountered was probably like not bringing enough baits on like in my kayak.
Gotcha.
Because like I feel like that's something that you need to like really kind of pick the night before. Really know like bring like top water, maybe some like Senkos and deep diving crankbaits. Really change things up because you don't know what they're going to be hitting on. So just bring like a mixture of stuff like that, and then I would say bring 1 to 2 rods because you never know if you accidentally break yours. You always have that second one sitting in your kayak, so you're able to like fix things and really go from there. But I would say just like knowing your surroundings and stuff, and really just focus and dial in on what lures you're bringing, and always bring an extra rod because you don't want to deal with something breaking again.
Every time for me, I swear. Because I always was breaking rods, dude. It was awful.
You stepped on yours. I remember in Lake Placid, and it was a very nice rod. It was like 100 some dollar rod or
Don't
something.
remind me.
And it was a light blue. Yeah, I'm saying it right now. It was a light blue one, and you loved it.
Oh, I love that rod, bro. Oh, that thing was gorgeous. Like, oh my God. And I was heartbroken. I was like, you have got to be kidding.
I was like,
my
I felt the
God.
pain in you too, because I was like, dang.
That's a nice rod. It's a shame.
I was like,
There goes Colin.
Like, looks like he's
raking shit.
going back to Cabela's or Sportsman's.
Yep.
But yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are just the stuff just to be mindful of, and crazy people.
Oh yeah,
I would
Really?
say that too. 'Cause
definitely.
What was the craziest person or encounter?
Oh, I mean, we'll tell it, but we're gonna kind of keep some of the stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay. We were okay. I'll just say this: we were somewhere we shouldn't have been.
Okay.
To be fair to me, I did go knock and say, I was gonna ask if I could
Right.
go on this area.
Okay.
Now, allegedly,
Allegedly.
right? So,
Allegedly.
but we were fishing. Nick, you should have seen the size of these fish, man.
Yeah,
Huge.
massive.
Every bait was hitting. They were eating everything on there. It didn't matter what it was. And they were huge. It was like somebody was breeding these fish. And then we see a truck rip into the driveway. And we're like, oh.
Yeah, I was pretty.
Oh,
I was pretty scared. I was like, oh shit.
I'm standing. I'm the closest one. My boys are back here. So, well, Colin's got to deal with it. So,
well, I was on the other side of the
they're
pond.
over here. I'm over
and
here.
you were
I'm
in the
like,
front, so
"What up?"
you had to deal
So
with
I go up
it.
and I go, hey, sir, how's it going? He didn't, no, nice. And I, what are you guys doing here? You're going to get shot out here if you're going to keep doing. Like, he was threatening to shoot us. Like, it was that bad.
Yeah,
Like, he was
yeah.
threatening everything. He's like, he wasn't even the owner. That was a neighbor.
That was the neighbor.
So the owner
across
wasn't
street.
even there. He was like, the owner's leaving work right now to come get you guys. I'm like, we're out of here. We'll just leave.
Yeah, the pond was
No.
nice, but we're out.
He
So-
was, oh my God, awful. He was threatening to hurt us. Everything. It was rough. Like, we had some rough experiences with, like, I've had cops kick us out before. Like,
Jeez. All right.
I've given them some lip when I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I could be doing drugs out here and I'm not. I'm here fishing. She's like, I'm sorry, it's private. I'm like, private my ass. But I'm just like, whatever. But yeah, that guy was the worst. That was our worst encounter. That was over in Hamburg, or allegedly. And it was definitely
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
we laugh about it now. We're like, we're so dumb for that. Why
Yeah.
would we do that? Like,
Yeah.
we need it. But the problem was, and what made us do that is, unfortunately, some of the fishing around here is a little rough, and we got kicked out of everywhere, man. We got kicked out of his spot at one point because they were building a bed and breakfast there, so they wanted to kind of maneuver in a different direction instead of letting us continue to be here. They had
Right.
guests coming, and we got it. We understood.
Yeah.
And then we went to some other neighborhood ponds. Here comes Karen.
It's always the Karens.
Excuse me. Oh, we get it. We'll leave. Like,
Can you leave, please?
Can you
Like-
leave? We don't want you here. What?
Yeah, like we got it. We got it. It's all clear. Like,
And then
we're gonna leave.
I was so pissed. 2 squad cars roll up. I'm like, what the frick, dude? Are you kidding? Like, I was in shock. I was like, you guys are really wasting your time. And she was like, well, we got the call. I'm like, I was giving her lip. I really shouldn't have. All my friends were like, why are you giving her lip? I'm like, because this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But definitely crazy experience. That was that one.
Do you have any of those recordings?
So unfortunately for us, we don't, because we went to a store up there, Cabela's, and we were going on a little trip because we did trips there sometimes. Like, and that was the one thing that we really liked a lot was to take it's about an hour ride up there.
Right.
And we went up there. It was just always a good time. It's a huge store. It's gorgeous, awesome in there. And we would go in there and just have a great time. And then we'd leave, and then that would be our day. But this time we're like, let's find a little pond or something.
Right.
Found it. We're like, bingo, let's roll. Catching the fish. We're on this high. We're just adrenaline rush. But it,
Oh. Wait, is that the video or?
unfortunately, it's not on.
Oh, you didn't post
video.
that one.
I didn't get any footage. I was gonna go in. I'm sorry. I kind of trailed off.
You're good.
I didn't have the footage because we were just doing a little trip with
Right.
the boys. So usually I'd like to put like a GoPro mount on here or
Right.
like a video. I had some pictures from the pond of
Right.
like some of our catches, but we don't have any video of the. If I had it, dude, that would have
Yeah.
gone
Yeah.
hopefully viral because that was an aggressive guy.
Yeah. Oh,
Very, very mad.
Yeah.
You get so many ratings.
He was pissed,
Oh.
dude. Holy
His
cow! I've
face
never
was
seen.
so red.
He was
too, dude.
red.
He was like a cherry.
I was getting reamed out, bro.
He was about to. Oh, he looked at Colin, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so glad I'm on this side."
Oh man,
I bet you were.
And Colin was over there getting all the.
I'm getting all the heat in my.
And I just kept fishing, and then Colin's like, "That's it. It's time to route."
I'm like, "Thanks, guys, for the help."
And then they start. Wait, you forgot this part too. They started following us.
Oh, they did. That's
they
right.
They followed us on the road from the pond that we were at. The guy was so crazy that he followed us for like miles, and then we ended up just veering and getting away from him. And he's cutting traffic.
I'm doing everything,
and we ended up just getting out of there, and he was gone. Then I guess he went back.
Yeah.
But
Jesus.
oh my God, that video! I actually wish we really had the footage.
Trust me, I think about it all the time.
Oh
God,
put you guys on the map on that.
Really, it would have.
Oh,
you know, fortunately, what's crazy is my last video I made kind of did really well for me, and I was really surprised. I was like, all the other ones I worked hard on, and then the one I kind of really didn't care much about did well. It's sometimes when you're not even trying,
yeah,
it happens. But
shit.
Yeah, that was a crazy experience, though. I will say that was. I mean, we'll talk about it. 'Cause
insane.
And we were kids, by the way.
Yeah.
Like this was like we're dumb. We just got our license. We're just
being kids,
yeah. Man. We were just messing around, trying to find where they were biting.
Yeah.
And so,
well, are you guys going to be bringing back the brand? With Rita?
I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Okay. So part of the stuff that's kind of happened within the past couple of years, and this is something I wanted to talk about on my channel too. For me, I want to say my hobbies have kind of shifted a lot. Like I, at one point, was so into fishing. Now I really love collecting like trading cards, and that's one hobby I really enjoy. Now it's still a passion of mine. Part of me just wants to expand more. Okay. So what I mean by that is we limited it to just fishing. We were just fishing. We were doing some challenges here and there, some funny videos.
Like the pumpkin carving.
Yeah, you did your research, buddy.
Yeah, he did some of the. Yeah, he did.
So that video was funny. Yeah. But
and the fishing line when you were running, and it was like a line that was pulling you.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, see, I did my research.
Bro was looking. He was like, "Hey, what are we gonna talk about here?"
What was that? What place was that? The Philadelphia Fishing Show. I think it was like the Philadelphia Fishing Show. I think that's what it was. It was. So it's like a shark rod, fishing rod. They put on me, and I ended up getting whatever they wanted me to get in front. But yeah, we did a bunch of. Actually, that's so cool that you mentioned that because that place reached out to me after I was vlogging that whole show.
Yeah.
But hey, like we love what you're doing. They came up to me and was like, "Are you filming?" I was like, "I'm sorry, don't mean to film. I should ask permission." She's like, "No, we love it. Can you send it to us when you're done?" I was like, "Oh, that's sick." Nothing ever happened. I sent it to them and no response. But still cool. Yeah. And actually a vendor there remembered me from the last year. He was like, "How's the channel going?" I'm like, "Dude, it's so cool. Like, I don't even have that many followers and you're a guy who remembers who I am." What's up, Riggin? I'm like, yeah, what's that?
Do you see the comments?
Sometimes. I mean,
a lot of people enjoyed the content.
A part of me, I try to not look at the comments a lot. I have to more. I'm very like, because I had one girl ripping at me once on a little short, and I'm like, gotta ignore the comments, just focus. But you have to have a thick.
A lot of people were posting, it's like, when's the next video? When's the next video?
So what I'll say, and what I want to give people some clarity and a little bit of hope for us. So what I want to do is kind of expand into more like outdoor stuff, but not just that, like some indoor stuff too. Like I want to do everything, but the problem with doing everything is there's not really a market for that. So if you put out like, oh, today I'm like eating a cheeseburger and tomorrow I'm cleaning my room. It's like, what? Well, it's like you're pushing something. It's, social media, but it's media, right? So media is what it is now because if you saw TikTok it's very successful. And now you saw Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, they're all copying it because it's and everyone's attention span, 5 seconds, right? So it's right away. So you really have to like almost now, because it's not like how it was like 5 years ago.
Right.
It's now like totally different with like people and they're just so much more focused on like doom scrolling. Yeah. And they're just boom, 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 boom. So part of me wants to like, again, I'm perfecting that with Broward Services, by the way. If you need anything done.
Broward.
Cole, love you. Anyway,
yep, love you, dude. Love you.
But
keep it up.
So, but we kind of, for me, I really have a lot more brainstorming to do, but I really want to expand and just outdoors and stuff like that. But that's probably what I'll do because I kind of changed my name a little bit. I love this logo.
Yeah.
And if you guys,
I love the sweatshirt. I need one.
I want to try and get you guys one. I've been trying to do that for so long. I custom made this. A buddy custom made it. His mom had a printing business. She made it for me. And it's Carhartt too, which is even cooler.
Yo.
This thing is so nice.
Yeah.
And I want to get that out to people. I should have brought you a sticker. I have a sticker for you. I have one, so I will give you. I will give you a sticker. I have a bunch of them, so I will give you that. Yeah, we're just kind of, for me, it's really expanding, and the problem too is like fishing really got for me. Unfortunately, it got a lot. It got a little repetitive, and I know that's gonna sadden my guy right here. But what I'll say is me and him for the past 2 years, unfortunately, like as much as you've seen and people have seen, we haven't gone fishing a lot. Last year we were very focused. We had a flag football team that we really enjoy and we're passionate about. We did that. I was in charge of that and we really ran that. It was fun, great time. And then just we were not really doing it that much. And part of me wants to get back to it. But another thing I will mention, it's a lot harder to go out there and get all that footage on the GoPro, mix it with the audio with the camera too, because you got to do a lot too, because you're doing GoPro Canon clip, and you're like, okay, like it's all over the place. The audio has to make sense; it has to match. You hear a small audio, obviously there's mics and stuff to improve, but we were kind of just doing whatever. But yeah, so I won't go on too much more. But what I'll say again, and just kind of wrap it up, is it's more of like a reset button,
right?
We and just myself really want to expand more. And I, as much as I love fishing, we're still going to do it. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like there are going to be times where we'll do it, where we're going to go in there and be like, yo,
take me to fishing.
Yeah, and we'll do a video with you too. Yeah. Hey, we got the, Eccentric Talk Podcast where our host is coming fishing,
right.
So, but we're going to expand more and kind of just go from there.
Yeah. I gotta take you deep sea fishing.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta take all you guys deep sea fishing. My buddy's got a boat, so
that is a good time.
We can actually plan this thing out during the summer.
Okay.
Too cold up here. So,
understatement. Yeah. It's freezing out.
But yeah, I mean, I love the channel. I really love the channel because that meant so much to me and being part of that. But yeah, I mean, he's got different hobbies. He's got different things that he's interested in, and well, fishing's still my passion. And if you want me to take over the channel ever, just let me know.
I got you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wacky Rig Willie.
Yeah, that's all right, dude. Wacky Rig Willie.
That's actually what's I think it's called Wacky Rig. You get little Senkos. They're kind of like a little worm. It's like an artificial worm, and you put it sideways. It's Wacky Rig. And you throw it out. And Wacky Rig Willie. No, I'm just kidding. It's just fun. It's a play on words, just like I did. I was rigging with reed. That's why I did mine. I was rigging with reed because rigging is like
small fish.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know they're super small.
Yeah, petite to be exact.
No.
Jeez.
No, I wish we did. Well, honestly, I think that's a great question because you know what? I want to talk about that real quick because I did a segment on my channel called Fish to 50. I don't know if you saw any of that or not, but what I did was my plan, and still is to this day, is to fish every state in the United States.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And I've so far filmed 3 or 2 states. So I've got South Carolina, and which is super cool about South Carolina is while I was there, I was also actually on a podcast too.
Yep.
And I'm on Spotify on this podcast there, which is super cool to be a part of. And we talked everything fishing. I'm also on a magazine called South Carolina Voyager. A lot of them reached out to me when I was over there, and I posted it, which really expands too. So when you travel too, people see it. You're like in a different state or country, and other people who you never even thought would see it, see your stuff, and you're like, whoa, like here's some traction, which really meant a lot to me too. But back to your point, yeah, the Poconos seem really cool. I think we've talked about it before. We would like to, but that'll have to be a point where we have the time, and because especially with us getting older, we're really trying to figure out. I think with me now, I'm trying to branch off more into my own videography business on the kind of start something like that up. Right now, again, kind of doing something for Brower Services. And then I also have an opportunity, which I'm still debating I'm going to go back to or not and resume. But it's a one thing I would recommend if anyone wants to sell anything, like Whatnot is a crazy cool app. It's an auction. So you go on there and you like, let's say you're on there and it's, you're selling a bunch of stuff like yard sale stuff. And it's like, oh, $1 start now. Boom. It's addicting, man. Right. It's so cool. Huh. They wanted to hire me as a live stream host and do like sell cards and stuff like that.
That'd be dope.
Which would really cool. I still have to see where I want to go with that, but kind of the vision right now is the videography. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling, but yeah,
no, I'm enjoying the story, bro.
I love talking. It's just what I do, man.
And here we are, bro, on the pod, This is it. This is the conversation.
It's great. We're really and I really want to go to every state. I even went when I went to my hometown, which was super cool.
I was about to say I saw that video.
That was really cool because that was really special to me because that pond I fished was part of my childhood.
Really.
And I would go there for our, we did, what was it? It was like family picnic. And we would go there and do that. And it was really special when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then I got to go back there and fish that pond that I looked at when I was just a kid.
Yeah. I
didn't know where I would go from there to that. And it's just such a cool thing. And it's just like, oh man, that was really neat. That was really, really awesome. I want to film this river that's near my old house in Illinois. But yeah, very cool. Stuff like that. I mean, there's plenty more. There's plenty more to do. Again, that's the cool thing about it. So we're not done yet.
Right.
I don't want anyone to think we're done. We're not done yet. Right. We just want to, what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a step back because a lot of stuff were going on in my life personally for me where I was like, I had, just a lot going on mentally. Mm-hmm. And then I was also like, there was a time where, I had my grandfather passed away. That was a hard time for me. And I was like, just a bunch of stuff was going on all at once. Mm-hmm. And, between jobs and stuff like that, thinking about what I want to do, like, what's my career? Like, who am I? Yeah. Everyone has that question. They're sitting there like, who am I? What am I going to be?
Yeah.
And that was really running through my head. Mm-hmm. And it was really affecting my work too, because I wasn't passionate. I was sitting there actually frustrated with myself saying, oh, like, maybe I'm not this good. Maybe I'm not good at all. Mm-hmm. And he always glazed me. And I needed that too. He was always like, use this good video. And I appreciate he's a good guy for that. That's why you need that guy there, that buddy with you who's going to ride with you. And, yeah, man, it's crazy. I'll let you feed off of that. But
honestly, having us like what we've been through and everything, and overcoming everything really means like the world and like you're still being here by my side. But I'm here to, like, all the people that don't know what they're doing, like in life in general. That's just, especially our age, like we're in our 20s and stuff. It's one of the hardest because all these people know what they exactly want to do, but then they end up changing jobs. Like they end up going a different direction with their life. And sometimes things happen. Things like sometimes you go for a degree that you're interested in, but then you veer in another direction that you're going somewhere else. So then you kind of just see where you're at, and you kind of go for the way that you think it's going to go. And that's where the moving up, the interaction with people and stuff really comes into play.
No, for real.
So it's just, and honestly, like I went to Bucks, I went to college and stuff. I got my associate's degree. Even just having that, even associate's degree, I think is tremendous. So people out there that have associate's degrees,
best thing on the
best thing. Seriously,
I got mine right there.
Yeah, I mean it's an awesome thing. Yep. I mean, you go for your bachelor's, all that.
I did not put
really
mine up.
Really good. Mine's not up either, so don't worry.
Mine's at the bottom of my drawer, just sitting in there, and
with my high school diploma, But the direction that you're gonna take and stuff, it all just you just gotta know what you want to do and really succeed on what you like.
Right. Really
go with what you like.
No, for real. I concur with that because changing the directions. Bryce is knocking stuff over. It's fine, Bryce. It's fine, Bryce.
All good.
We're going to work on this.
This is our main guy.
Yeah, we're going to work our setup later. It's awesome going on. So him and I, we were part of a different company or content called History Drawn, and a lot of things were going wrong in the way, and we're like, all right, we need to pivot. I already had this idea to go in ETP. I was like, all right. I kind of sold him the idea, and he's like, all right, I'm jump with it. And so we just like kind of took a back step with History Drawn, and we're maybe doing another thing called Historic AF as found. So we're going to focus on the Bucks County area, but changing directions. Like we kind of change it like 3 or 4 times, but then I don't know, 4 months, whatever. It's been a minute, but we were just like, hey, we got to change the direction. And honestly, we kind of like going back and forth with things because we would like to be doing everything. Like you were just saying. I do recommend doing literally everything. So if you do the live stream and all this other content, see what sticks. Like this, we might have to pivot again or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
So we're going to keep on going until something sticks, because we know that we want to be doing exactly what we're doing right now, having conversations with people, tell their stories, and so on and so forth. So I do recommend, if you guys can, just go around, do as much as you can. Being 24, 25, 26 years old, like shit, we got so much life ahead
Seriously,
of us.
that's real.
Facts.
Yeah.
Just being versatile. That's the best thing to do at times.
I think that was a huge thing for me too, like versatile, and just something for me that I kind of pivoting off that a little bit. I saw so many people doing stuff with their life because it was the easy way.
Right. Yeah.
One thing for me, and one thing I know I am, is not a guy who's going to go for that 9 to 5 and do that normal job that, it's got the pay, 401k, it's got I know who I am. I got that creative mind.
Right.
I know I can do something special.
Yep.
Because if I sit here and do something I hate, I do something I don't like, when in the back of my brain, I'm thinking about all these cool ideas, all this cool stuff, thinking about, maybe there's a podcast idea, or there's a shot I like, or there's an idea. It's like, Will, let's go get some gummy worms, and it's a Halloween special, and we did that, bro. Like we come up with stuff, and it's like, I have this creative vision about all this stuff, and it's just up here, and I'm like, why am I not doing something? So that's one thing I wanted to say. But yeah.
I feel that. Like, many years, I'm like, I have all this in my mind. I want to get involved. Like, you and I had a conversation, I think, yesterday?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know what I can do. Nothing's working. I need something to work and click. And then here we are right now.
This is very nice, though. This is awesome.
You really got this thing going, dude.
Hey, man. I appreciate that. A lot of good things going.
Yeah, but I want to talk about you. You having us on this podcast means a lot to us, but it means more for you. And I'm here to help you out as much as I can and really make this thing something. Because
appreciate it.
You got to start. You start low, and then you work your way up.
Yeah.
Nothing comes easy in life.
Yeah,
everyone can say that.
100%.
Nothing in life is easy. Nothing. It's just one of those things that you just have to. You just got to know what you got to do. You got to handle business, and and then
business.
Yeah, business.
Goofy.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's true.
That's a huge thing.
Good job.
Everyone's talking about the 6-7, but what about the 9 to 5?
Oh my God, 9 to 5.
But that's true though. You could sit down and do nothing all day.
Yeah,
you could sit
true.
there and just sit, and it sucks, man. Like we were talking about something in the car today, and it was his thing that he saved on his phone. I thought it was really, really cool. Yeah. It was something about you must know what it is. It's on the top of my what is. Okay, let me think real quick. I'm kind of.
Is it that thing I showed you in the car earlier?
Oh, well, it was in the car earlier. I think. Oh, you know what it was? So it was. I would rather be, tired after work than broke and in bed. Sitting something like that.
Let me
along that line. Check it real quick. But it was real though. Like I was like, wait, he's right. Like you're broke sitting there doing nothing, but you're tired from working your ass off.
Right.
But you got the money now.
Yep.
Now for me, I could sit there and not do, not go shoot, not go to work, not go record for Brower Services.
Right.
And maybe not edit. But what would that do? You know,
Yeah.
let me go out there and grind. Let me go out there and work. Let me go out there and you know, show him what he's expecting. What does he want to see? I've talked to him about plenty of visions, and we are already starting to, you know, start off with a lot of success and just making stuff. We haven't posted much yet, but we're gonna. Yeah, so you can say it real quick.
Oh, okay. So I found it.
Okay.
As you grow, what have you realized? Rather be tired from work than bored and broke.
It was bored and broke.
Bored and broke.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
Like realistically, like I've been there twice. Oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting in bed. I'm doing nothing. I'm broke. I can't go out with friends. Friends call. Will calls. Yo, bro, let's go get a sandwich right now, dude. I'm like, dude, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't have any money.
Yeah.
But then I work all my butt off all week.
Mhm.
I'm working whatever job. I got the money flowing in. And he's like, yo, bro, you know, we need to go Cheesecake Factory now.
Yeah.
We're going to go splurge or we're going to go do something else. And I'm like, yeah, I have the money. It's that rewarding feeling at the end. And I think that kind of pivots into as well, doing stuff like this, where we can sit here and you can do this amazing thing with this awesome podcast, by the way. Very, again, I'm going to glaze, but very nice.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
And you, at the end of today, you're going to go to bed and be like, wow, I really loved today.
Yeah.
And I know why. I know what that feeling is. It's that adrenaline rush of like, I'm doing something I love.
Yeah.
Even if it's just starting off right now.
Yeah.
It is so cool. And it's so amazing to have that opportunity. I know he loves that too. Because he loves that feeling of like, we're on film, we're doing something fun.
Yep.
We have these ideas. It's that, again, like that adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
No, for real. Not gonna lie, today I was like, oh shit. Like I'm tired. I worked. I didn't sleep for a couple of days. And I was like, in my mind, back in my head, I was like, I just want to tell these guys not to show up. I'm tired. I don't want to do it. And then took my phone away. And I was just like putting all together. And each time it gets closer and closer, my energy was just going up and up and up until you guys got here. I was like, hey, yo.
We told you we were doing this thing.
Yep,
so
no,
I was like,
really?
anything to help you out,
Yeah,
man. Like,
yeah.
seriously. And honestly, like, cause we've done podcasts, we've done stuff like this.
Yeah.
So, like, we kind of have a general idea on everything. But back to, like, working and stuff, like, you just gotta do what you love, and you're doing it right now.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
Bro's chilling, post up in the moccasins, just hanging out, talking history and whatever. And that's the best thing right there, especially for you. And
I don't like Tennessee though. But,
I've never met someone who likes history as much as you, which is really cool.
no, for real.
So it's very neat. I was kind of interested in like, you know, school a little bit. I didn't really get into it that much because most of the time I'm just sitting there sleeping because I'm so whatever reason. But
funny you mention that because like now obviously I got a degree in history and new media, doing other things as well. You know, Bryce and I can attest to this. Like we're in this weird stage where the history field is just going downhill. Funding got cut and so on and so forth, and then nobody really cares about it. So like our job, our mission, especially for history drawn historical as fuck. Or not as fuck, as F. AF. Sorry, messing up. We were just trying to kind of like tell the history, in particular Bucks County. Like that's filled with history. Like I'm working at a place that's telling, Henry Mercer, most eccentric individual out here. Funny thing is, he was engaged, and the girl said he's too eccentric for her, and they broke off the engagement.
Yo, interesting. Is that why you did that?
Nope, that name started out 5-6 years ago. Yeah.
Wow, that was actually really clever.
Yeah. And then Tony Stark and the Iron Man 2 called himself eccentric.
Wow.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
It's clever. That's clever.
Hey.
You know,
yeah.
My buddy says to me, he's like, he calls me, oh, you're Tony Stark. I was like, how? I did look nothing. I feel like I just, you got a little bit there.
Yeah.
A little bit of that charm, right? BS.
Yeah, BS. BS.
You just need the helmet and the suit.
There you go.
Plate.
Please save me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So just talking about like the name itself, eccentric. My favorite founding father, Benjamin Franklin, eccentric. They always call him that. And I was like, hey, what's the unconventional? Now it's Unconventional Talk Podcast. Now we're coming from different point of views.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's cool to have that.
I love and I did the brand, I did all that stuff. Like I'm very passionate of this. Hopefully this like skyrockets and get me more people to get on the podcast and have conversations with.
Oh yeah,
I loved it. I love conversations. Like even going talking to bars with you guys in the tavern or not tavern, Finnies and stuff like that. Just
Finnies.
You know, I always ask questions. I'm like, hey, tell me about your life. Sometimes people didn't like it at times. I'm like, all right, whatever. Some people think like, oh, I'm too brash. I'm like, no, I'm asking you real questions. I want to get to know you.
Raw, real stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what you get for like podcasts too. You get the raw, real version, everybody.
Right.
This is like, if you look at me right now, this is who I am. It's how I am. And I'm a little more spontaneous on camera. I give it a little bit more like, oh, hey, but like I'm pretty fun. I'm here to talk. It's always a good vibe.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's Nick for you.
Yeah, I always like to know people.
Yeah, you do. Always, no matter where the place is, Nick likes to be there.
Yeah.
He knows.
I remember at Mom's, I'm like telling people, talking to them, shaking their hands. I probably shook like 25 people right in the waiting for the bathroom.
Yeah.
Shook their hands, so like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? And I made a joke like, yo, vote for me 2028. And I got like people saying, yo, vote for him, vote for him. And then the girl came up, just like walking, and the guy's like, yo, are you going to vote for this guy? She's like, I don't know him. And they're like, yo, let me introduce you. And I was talking to her a bit, and I was like, ah, shit, like this guy cool.
You were working your magic over there.
Work their magic. Yeah.
No, for real. Yeah, I love conversations. Like my old partner and I remember when I first met him and we were talking, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to do this podcast. Like I feel like everybody got a story, and I just want to talk to them. I just want to see what's up with them. Like everybody, like we're on this freaking planet that's rotating around a fucking sun that's going to blow up soon. Not soon, but like, a billion years from now. We're all in this together. Like, hey, what's you doing? Like, how are you doing in life?
That's cool. That's a great way to look at things, and you're gonna go far with that.
Yeah.
Just so you know, a lot of people don't have that mindset.
Yeah.
So, and I just, a guy who literally studies myself, I study how people are because I like to see, especially on like camera, that's one thing I'm really passionate about. Like, how are they?
Yeah.
Like I want to study how they are. And, Will's been getting really comfortable with it. At first he started off, he was like, he doesn't really know if he likes it that much, so he's willing to do it.
Yeah.
He grew so much, this guy.
Yeah.
He went from not really knowing what to say to boom, 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 boom. We started one video and we were both like, we don't know what to say. Like, I'm gonna sit here and we don't know. And then he grew so much.
Yeah.
And
I saw the progression.
Looks great.
Yeah.
He's so friendly with I mean, it
took time.
and it takes
you
time.
work on
There's
some
nothing
rust.
wrong with it.
It's just rusty.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
Yeah,
Everyone starts somewhere. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You a lot of people like beat themselves up. Oh, it's not good enough. Like, including myself, I will say, oh, it's not good enough. The footage is, but it's, it's cheeks. I hate it. But it's, you start somewhere. You grow all the time. And that's one thing I was talking to Power Services about. My guy Cole over there. We talked about, I said, hey, listen, this is something I haven't done yet, where I've been hired to contract and do videography.
Yeah.
And just so you know, it's only going up from here.
Yeah.
I already made something I never thought I could make for him. And he loved it. And I loved it. And I was so proud of myself. And I sat there, I'm like, wow, it really is there.
Yeah.
We just got to keep working. And I know you're going to do the same thing. Don't give up, though. One thing I'm going to tell you specifically, a lot of people told me this, but I didn't really listen. Keep going. Consistency, keep grinding. Because it's never going to happen overnight. And especially, like, maybe not for a couple of years.
Yeah,
I have 410 subscribers right now. I would love to get 1,000 at some point. That was a goal of mine. Yeah. I stopped. I was inconsistent. But it's very possible. You just got to find the niche. You got to find what works and, stuff like that. So,
like the quote says, Nick.
Yeah.
Like the quote.
Yeah.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And this is going for you.
Appreciate
this
that.
This is going for me. This is going for you. This is going for you.
Appreciate it. Oh, well. You just
hey, whatever, man. BS is on it, though. It's all good. We love BS. He's on it. He got it.
But, no, I feel that.
But
appreciate you, man.
Just taking that quote, just that thing, really means like a lot, because that means progression, that you're going to overcome these things. It might be tough right now, but I know you, Nick, you're going to elevate this thing, dude. It's going to go up.
Keep working.
It's going to go up, dude. It's going to go up.
So,
and I'm sorry.
Oh, that's perfect. It made it funny.
Yeah, it made it fun. Yeah, that's fun.
All right, enough of the glaze. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. Well, I'm going to ask these two last questions. First, like, what keeps you grounded and motivated on days when you feel off track?
Yeah, let me talk, dude.
I'm so
Really?
sorry.
Damn, dude.
I was a little fruity. I'm sorry, guys.
I would say, just like working, doing what you got to do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I think that just working, focusing on yourself. Like me, I'm trying to lose weight, so that's like one of the things that I really am focused on, and I've lost a lot over time. And honestly, I really think that working and losing weight and stuff really brings in the better of you. So that's kind of the focus I'm on, the path I'm going, just doing what I'm doing, trying to find the next thing, what's going to be available, what's going to be shown in the future, and then just going from there and stuff. But for all the people out there, we're all in here with you. We're all here. All right?
Yeah.
We're not just sitting here and we're talking about our lives and what we've done. And we are here to dominate this world and do this thing. Because although it can be hard, we can still manage to get through this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He was going to make me tear up a minute. But
dude, don't cry.
All right. I'm sorry. Can you tell me that question again? I really want to be specific with my answer.
Got you. What keeps you grounded or more motivated on days when things feel off track?
You know, and that's a really good question. So there's plenty of times again, and you get almost like a writer's block.
Yeah.
For me, it happened all the time. Because like I'm pumping out all these videos and I'm running out of ideas.
Yeah.
What keeps me motivated is, I was struggling with it, but I had a lot of people, and which was really nice to have. A lot of people in my corner, including my, girlfriend right now, who's very, very great, and she supports everything I do, and including him and you and any friend who really is like, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I see people like people have told me about the comments. Sometimes I don't. Again, like I said, I don't read them sometimes, and people have told me about it, and I'm like, wow, like I really didn't think about it.
Right.
But stuff will get hard, and what really makes me going is at the end of the day, I remember I promised myself something to never give up. And that's why I say it. It's like, don't give up. Because if you're out there and you got a dream, keep going. Do that dream.
Amen.
Don't let anyone tell you can't do anything. I mean, we can't fly, but you can get your license, pilot license, and fly.
Yep, that's true.
We'll compromise.
A little
different. Like you said, you could do anything.
Or a jetpack. Just remember that. No, but it's definitely like it's reminding myself, hey, like things are gonna happen. It's gonna be a bumpy road,
right? Like
we all know that. But we're gonna get there one day at a time. I'm never gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And then I'm actually going to cross out one question, but I'm going to ask a last final question to conclude this incredible podcast right here.
Mm-hmm.
So looking back, what advice would you give your younger self starting out this journey besides keep on going and never giving up?
I would say my younger self, I'm sorry because you done some dumb shit. But I would say like all the thing I would tell myself, I'd be like, hey, I would start focusing on what you got to do earlier than later. And that's like something I wish I had told myself. If myself was here now, I would have said the same thing. I would have been like, hey, come on, we have to start looking in directions of maybe what things you like and where to go and pursue. Mm-hmm. But honestly, that's the way I think, and that's kind of what I would have told myself if I was young.
Right.
I like this question a lot because it really, really touches me. If my younger self was in front of me right now, I'd tell him, hey, listen, kid, it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
You're going to go through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get damaged pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give up. Don't lose hope.
Right.
You're going to feel like you have to. You're going to feel like the whole world's coming down on you.
Mm.
But it's God preparing you for how much you can handle. What can you do? How can you maneuver that?
Mm.
And just I would tell myself, maneuver it well.
Right.
You have a lot of potential. Don't lose hope in yourself. You look amazing, and you're going to look even better. So,
fuck with that. I like that.
Nick, by the way, let's hear your
yeah,
thoughts.
Wait. Yeah, now we got to ask you. Because you asked us the
you
questions.
asked us the thoughts. I want to hear you. This is your podcast. Say what would your younger self?
Come on, host.
I liked it. That's for you, Nick.
Yep, appreciate that. Well, just realize what you do have around you. Like, at times didn't realize like the type of friends I had, and sometimes I walk away from them too quickly, and there's some other moments where I did get screwed, but realize and rely on your friends. Like, here you guys are. Here's Bryce. Connor up top, like Biggs, everybody, like
shout out to Connor.
Yeah. Shout out to Connor Hollick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Govern name him. But just rely on these people. Like these people do have your best interest. Like, don't think that everyone's trying to like, be after you. Just be with your friends and enjoy every moment, join the journey. Like, that's it. Most of that.
Amen.
Amen. Dude.
There you go, man.
Yeah, thank you. I try not to. I've been working on it. But that concludes the first episode of ETP. Definitely check out Colin's and Will's Instagram and Colin's and Will's content on Rigging with Rita and a bunch of their projects coming forward. So, yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah,
thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Know how it is.